Hi guys, MrRoflWaffles here. This is going to be my DLC 3 trailer reaction for Call of Duty World War II. Quick thing before I start though, if you're watching this Call of Duty, I have a message for you. You used to be really good at uploading your trailers at a very consistent time. It would be 10 AM Pacific or 6 PM GMT every single time, for every single trailer. But recently things have been a little weird. For some reason on Twitter, your video came out at 6 PM, but it's not on YouTube yet, and it means that for any content creators making reaction content, we're having to watch a worse quality version of it. It's super compressed, it's laggier on Twitter, it's just not great at all. So, at Call of Duty, if you're watching this, if you want us to be making content that is as representative as possible of your game, and that makes your game look as good as possible, please can you start uploading your YouTube trailers at the same time as you are on Twitter? That would be great. Okay, without further ado, here's my reaction. But again, it's to a Twitter video, so it might kind of suck. We'll see. Okay. Da-da-da. Okie dokie. United Front, so that is as we saw from the leak as well. I haven't actually seen that poster. Oh, okay. I'm liking the music. There's a little bayonet charge. Cool transition. There's Market Garden, cool. Lovely. Car on the toilet, great, lovely. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's an interesting little shot. There they are. Oh, interesting. Zombies time coming up. Show us the zombies map. Contact! Wait. Wait, I'm sorry. What? Is this a joke? I'm skipping back to 1 minute 55. That's normally the exact kind of time in the video that the zombies portion plays. And they do this cool thing with the sound. Here. Oh no, not even here. He gets the thing up here, okay. Nothing. Is this a joke? Is this actually a joke? Like... What is that? If I'm not mistaken, this map pack comes out on June 26th. There's no zombies in the trailer? I honestly think that is ridiculous. Like, I'm just going on the Call of Duty YouTube channel right now just to see if I've missed a video, but no. Like, what the hell? What the hell is that? In a point of the year where Call of Duty are getting a barrage of poop thrown in their direction because of the anti-consumer tactics they've tried to pull with the Black Ops Pass that is clearly not going to work, and so they're walking it back. In that very same time of year, they decide, and the same time of year, okay, the Treyarch say that they're announcing they're releasing 4 Zombies maps on disc at launch for Black Ops 4. 4 freaking maps at the same time. We get a DLC 3 trailer 1 week before launch, and there's no mention of zombies at all. The only part of it that mentions zombies is basically that end card at the end that says Zombies the Tortured Path, and it's got 3 generic looking images. Like, man, that is a yikes. And that pretty much summarizes my entire feeling about this right now. DLC 2 was actually pretty good. Like, DLC 2 was a step in the right direction for World War II Zombies, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the map. And I made a review video on it, and I tore it to pieces where it needed to be torn to pieces, and I gave it credit where it was due. I think that they did some really cool things with DLC 2. But it kind of sucks as a Zombies player who's sitting here going, yep, I'm hyped for the next map. I'm ready to go. They've done some cool stuff, and they look like they're going in a good direction. Let's get it. Also, as a Zombies player who saw Cameron Dayton a week ago at E3, and Cameron didn't say what was in DLC 3, but he said that he was very excited to show everyone what he'd been working on and stuff. It seems a bit unfair on even Cameron to then not give him a chance to show off his DLC in a trailer. Like, what? You would absolutely not be blamed if you watched that trailer, didn't notice the end card at the end, and thought this was a multiplayer-only map pack. You would not be blamed at all. There would be no blame that could be assigned to you, because they're not showing you any of it. They're not really giving you a reason to believe that it's there. And certainly with 1 week to go, I mean, normally at this point, there'd have been a DLC event, so typically, in a sort of typical schedule, YouTubers would be playing the map today for about an hour or so, and that's what they use to make their early videos and then release them like 3-4 hours before the map came out. That hasn't happened. That didn't happen for the last map as well. No word from Activision there. So there's no early event, which is fine. That's not something that I'm like super upset about or anything like that. I'm just mentioning that I haven't played it yet. So I haven't played it yet. I don't know what's in it. You don't know what's in it. No one knows what's in it. And I mean, like, where is the celebration of the devs' work? Where is the kind of waypoint for us to look forward to as Zombies fans for this DLC? There isn't one. And again, I'm gonna come back to it. That is a yikes. It is a strong yikes. And I don't know why this would even be the case. Like, is there gonna be a separate Zombies trailer? If so, that's great. I'm all for a separate Zombies trailer, but there is no reason for that to mean that they can't show anything here. Like, what? I don't know, man. I think that's a very weird decision. Like, we've had stuff like this happen in the past, right? Like, the trailer, for example, for Attack of the Radioactive Things map pack for DLC 3, I guess, actually last year. Well, that's an interesting parallel. That came out after launch. That was a very strange situation. But we at least had sort of material coming out that was pushing us in the direction of looking forward to the map, I guess. Some dialogue from Lee, maybe, some stuff from the Activision accounts. But this, like, what? I don't get it. I really don't get it. And Cameron, if you're watching this, surely this just makes you annoyed, no end. Like, I was genuinely really looking forward to seeing something for Zombies. Like, their trailers this year have been atrocious. I'm not gonna lie. I'll be fully straight with you. The trailer, for example, or the first teaser that they did amongst the rest of the trailer for DLC 1, for Darkest Shore, that was abominable. They had some fog rolling in, they had like a T-posed zombie, and that was basically it, and you saw a whistler. That was awful. Then for the most recent map, The Shadowed Throne, trailer in that was not exactly the most amazing thing in the world either. Certainly nothing to write home about. So nothing exciting enough to write home about, sorry. But, I mean, at least there were sort of shots of the map in the trailer. At least they honoured it. At least they saw the fact that they've got a whole zombies community out there, and they went, you know what? They probably want to know what the hell we're trying to sell to them. Maybe we should show it to them. Like, Activision, come on, bruh. Like, I don't really care if it's a budget problem, or if it's a focus on Black Ops 4 problem, or if they're worried it's going to take away spotlight from other zombies announcements, or if it's because they're doing another trailer. As far as I'm concerned, this is just a yikes. It's just lazy. Like, I can't see this being a problem at Sledgehammer itself, because Sledgehammer have made the map, or maps, or whatever it's going to be. There's these like weird 3 lines on the thing. They've made the content, so those devs are going to be proud as hell of their work. They'll have been probably crunching in the last couple of weeks to make sure that it's all finished. So they're going to want to show it, but for some reason, I guess Activision will have come in and been like, no. Like, we're not advertising this one actually, guys? That's weak, man. Like, alright, on the flip side, are there any positives from this? It'll be a surprise. Why would I spend my money on it, though? Like, there has to be another trailer coming. I'm going to refresh the Call of Duty channel one more time. No, nothing. Well, I am going to wrap this video up here then. I'm disappointed. I think Sledgehammer are probably disappointed. I think pretty much every single one of you guys is probably disappointed. I mean, I was going to be titling this DLC 3 trailer reaction. Now, I don't know if that's even appropriate, because you guys would be expecting zombies. Like, should I title it... I don't even know, dude. What is this? I'm just moaning. Like, but I think with good reason. I think that it's all justified. I mean, I'm not going to lie as well. The multiplayer stuff that they were showing in this trailer, and I don't want to sound like a negative Nancy, but the multiplayer stuff that they were showing was poor. It was poor. Like, normally in any kind of multiplayer trailer, let's take a Treyarch trailer, just for example, because it might sort of stand out in your mind, or even some of the stuff that we've seen in the past for like IW, right? The multiplayer trailers always are these epic set pieces that you can hardly believe are even real. And I was talking to one of the guys that directs trailers for Call of Duty, literally at E3. I was talking to him in the flesh. It was an awesome experience. And he was saying that sometimes what happens is he'll be in a multiplayer match. Something so crazy will happen that it's just unbelievable. He'll go back to the studio and try and recreate it for a trailer, and he'll be like, no, that was too nuts. Like, things that are even crazier happen in just general MP matches, and sure, they're 1 in a million, but they happen. The set pieces in the trailers are all things that they kind of storyboard, they script, and then they have to actually get actors to run through it and time it perfectly and stuff, and that's their process. This trailer, though, does a very strange job of having any epic set pieces, because instead, it's like, oh, you meleeed someone, and then you fired a gun once, and then you fired another gun once and killed one person, and he was the only person in the frame. And stuff like that is not how you sell a map pack. So what are you doing, Sledgehammer, or Activision, or whoever's worked on this? Like, I respect the hell out of you guys, because some of the trailers that you make, I love. I absolutely love, but this, to me, it just felt weak. It just felt weak. Like, showing score streaks in a trailer, I kind of get, but I get it more for sort of launch, when people don't know what the streaks are like. But now they're showing streaks in the trailer for DLC 3, where it's just like, here's some new maps, here's a streak you've used at this point 500 times, like, huh? What? Are they not, I don't know, I just don't know, dude. It feels a bit weird to me, to be honest. Is this map pack going to completely suck? And if it's going to completely suck, does that mean that we should just not buy it? Like, to be completely clear, I right now am in one of the busiest times of my life at university. I'm finishing my degree very soon, and so for the next 3 weeks, I am balls to the wall, 100% degree, okay? So, to be fully transparent, this map pack was something that I was not going to be able to play as much as I played Shadowed Throne, for instance. But I still wanted to play it, but now, I don't even know if it's worth, like, coverage. I don't know, dude. Like, let me know what you think in the comments down below, guys. I'm honestly not sure if posting this is even a good idea. Like, at this point, if I post DLC 3 World War II footage, if I post that gameplay, if I post those guides on my channel, the average viewership is so low that it's actually lower than any other video I could make. And so from a pure business point of view, in terms of me doing what I enjoy entertaining you guys. That is a core fundamental pillar of the content that I make. I like to make you guys happy, right? And if you guys are less happy with a World War II video than literally anything else, then why would I post it? You see what I mean? Like, it's a rhythm that we've got into at this point. Like, YouTubers are kind of expected, regardless of if the map is bad or good, to play the hell out of it and make all the guides, and then that's that. But I'm really not sure if you guys even want that content at this point. Like, let me know in the comments down below, please. I think we need to have a talk about this. Because if there's no interest, it's not worth me spending my time on it to entertain you. I might as well make other videos about Black Ops 4 or something, those sorts of theories and story videos and all sorts of content like that. I don't know. I'm left a bit confused, really, and like, it's sort of one of those cases where it's like, I'm disappointed but not surprised. Like, this is just such a typical thing that would happen at this point, and it just goes to show that, again, they don't care about the zombies community at all. Like, they just don't, clearly. Like, they'll phone it in with multiplayer to sell as many copies as possible. I'm talking about Activision here, not Sledge. I know Sledge are working their butts off, but Activision have phoned in the marketing for this map pack, and they've phoned it in to such an extent, and they've shown their lack of understanding of the zombies community to such an extent that we've just been completely left out to dry. Like, bruh, I don't know. This isn't very good marketing in my opinion. And I think the only way to describe it really is a big yikes. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Like, I hope you at least agreed with what I was saying, and if not, let's talk about it down below, but like, I don't know how else to react to this. I'm just being honest. People get on my ass, literally, for whatever I do. If I was positive about this, people would attack the hell out of me. Because I'm being negative, people are going to attack the hell out of me. They'll say, you're just negative because it's not Treyarch. Well, if Treyarch pulled this crap, I'd be saying the same thing. In fact, I'm pretty sure I did say the same thing. With what? Was it Gorod Crovey or something like that? That was a big break. I made an entire video where I took my Black Ops 3 disc and I put it in the bin, bro. I was like, this is going to kill the zombies community if they don't talk to us. Like, I'm just being honest, I swear. And people will be angry at me either way, but I really need to hear your thoughts on this, because I just am like, I don't know, man. I was not expecting this kind of weird approach at all. So I've been MrRoflWaffles. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Drop a like if you've enjoyed. And I guess check out some of my Black Ops 4 videos on my channel. Like, man, this is a really, really big yikes.